Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, gonna take up the MiG-29 Fulcrum twin 80. Got twin 5000s in there. We're gonna take it up. Got a KM model afterburner in there, double. They're version 4, if I remember right. We're gonna take this big old beast up, have some fun. Let me get the hat cam on my head. Sorry, but Mama had to work, so you got to put up with me. We're going to do 2 flights, and then we will talk about it afterwards. All right. Right, left, up, down, right, left. She is a big old powerful beast. All right. Timer set for 4 minutes. Here we go.
Mode, AS3X mode.
Haven't flown this plane in a hot minute. Pick it up.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Oh man, she's beautiful. Get a little bit of up trim.
Gear down.
All right, my gear is down. All right.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 2 minutes. Braking. Brakes are off.
All right.
Flaps up.
Kind of a sloppy landing, but we'll take it. Like I said, I haven't flown this big old beast in quite a while. Probably could have done without the landing flaps. A little bit of wind, but it's not too bad right now. All right, one more time here. Love that KM model afterburner, the dual burners. All right, I'll make one pass here. I'll bring the gear down as we go by.
Gear down.
See the gear starting to come down now.
1 minute.
Yeah, I can definitely see the gear.
Landing flaps. Braking.
What a big old sweetheart.
Brakes are off. Flaps up.
All right, I am not going to push one more, not this big of a plane.
30 seconds.
Still got 30 seconds left. Because she does, those big twin 80s, they do eat the juice. Beautiful plane, absolutely beautiful plane. All right, let's take a second and take a look at this beautiful beast. I mean, look at that thing. Is that not gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Love the KMR afterburner there.
20 seconds.
Still got 20 seconds left, so that's a good place to stop. Let me just show you the flaps real quick. We'll talk about settings and everything after the flight, after the second flight.
Take off flaps.
Just to show them to you.
Flaps up.
All right. That's gorgeous. All right, we're going to pause right there and we'll start the second flight. All righty, continuing on with the second part of the flight, second battery, with the FREEWING Twin 80 MiG-29 Fulcrum. All right. After the flight, we'll give you a battery report on both sets of batteries, go over the rates, go over the CG, and all the particulars about the plane. Put the hat cam on. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Boy, she got an awesome sound to her.
Braking. Brakes are off.
That works. Okay. Do takeoff flaps.
Take off flaps.
Here we go.
Flaps up. Gear up.
What a big old sweetheart. We're at flight for a little bit. I'm still nervous with a $700 airplane.
Gear down. Time remaining 3 minutes.
I'm up awfully high. Do a gear pass here. Gears down.
Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes are off.
All right. What a fabulous flying plane. Just so you know, my runway is 210 feet. All right, we're gonna do no takeoff flaps this time. Here we go.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear up.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Down. Flaps up. Landing flaps. Take flaps up.
I've been flying around all this time. Took off and everything with my flaps down.
Landing flaps.
Thought she seemed like she was resisting me.
Time remaining 1 minute. Braking. Brakes are off.
Just a big old sweetheart. Get a little lower lighting now, so we're really able to see the lights. Take a look at this afterburner real quick. Love that sound.
Prop secured.
All right, pause right there. We'll take it back to the bench. We'll talk about both flights. All righty, we're back. Now, that flight, before we take those batteries out, the first flight with these two batteries here, which are still warm, and I got 4 of these. This battery here, 54% left on it. This one here, 57%. Okay, so the one that has more, slightly more, was in the front feeding the afterburner. The one that was in the back, which is slightly less, is feeding the UBEC, which runs all the electronics. Now, let me prove that point. I'm going to unplug this beautiful KM model afterburner up front here. That one has 61% left, okay? And this one here has 59% left, so less. Now, to show you, this is a large plane, so it's kind of heavy. But I want to show you my battery placement real quick. To get my CG right, where I've got the battery, you're just going to have to look, okay? All right. That's where I start hanging off the tray. That's where I'm starting with the first 5,000. And the second one's back there in the back. This is a heavy plane, so I just can't hold it and point at the same time. You got to have 2 hands on this thing. All right. With the gear down, CG, I don't have the numbers, but all the particulars about the plane will be in the description of the video, all the actual numbers and specs. But CG, you got to kind of massage the lid down. CG marks are actually underneath the wing, and they're right here. All right, and she's pretty level right there. I'm going to leave the gear down because I can't. Well, well, I don't think I can do that. Not without taking the nose off and everything. But like I say, she's pretty good with the gear down, though. She's pretty good right there on them CG marks. You can actually feel them underneath the wings. Let me show you my rates and everything that I flew in. Both flights were flown in the same rates. Yeah, this is not a light plane by any stretch of the imagination. Not a light plane. Make sure I'm not hurting anything. All right. All right. Ailerons. My rates I flew in, 100% throws on 30% expo on the aileron. Elevator, same thing, 100%, 30% throws on the aileron, or elevator. 30% expo, 100% throws on the elevator. Rudder, 100%, 30% expo. So 100% throws, 30% expo all the way around. Now, flap system, Make sure you can see this. I'm gonna put the flaps all the way down.
Landing flaps.
I wanna make sure you can see it on camera. Like I said, this is not a very easy plane to film right now. All right, you kind of have to. Let me see if I can't move this. All right, just gonna have to hold it. All right, now you can hopefully see the flaps. That's flaps all the way down, okay? And this is heavy. That is positive 30%, no mix. Takeoff flaps are a negative 20%, no mix. And then flaps all the way up are 100%, and obviously no mix. But there's no mix on any of that. Okay, she does not need one. I hope I'm not digging in the foam there. I probably am. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, this is not a small model by any stretch of the imagination. Let me, oh gosh, trying to hold this and give you a presentation is not what you call super easy. Put your hand underneath the middle there. Watch how long it takes these gear to go up. And then doors are sequenced, they'll come in. I don't have my hatch on all the way right now, but that gives me an opportunity to kind of run my hand out here. Oh gosh, this is a heavy plane. Now I can check that CG with that gear up. And pretty good, pretty good. Now I gotta get my hand underneath there and get it out of the way, get it in the very, if you put your hand in the very center, kind of tuck your hand in the middle, you'll stay out of the way of the gear. All right, well folks, here you go. That is, my hatch isn't on all the way. You really have to really kind of watch your wiring, but to get that hatched in. But that is the FREEWING Fulcrum at Twin 80 MiG-29. Great big sweetheart, no mix needed. Flyer and high rate, set your timer for 4 minutes and have a blast. And that's just, well, look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? She's big though. This is not a small plane and not a cheap plane. She's like $700, something like that. And my price was $700. I don't get any kind of discount or anything from Motion RC. And I have asked them about, because I am an affiliate, but only for new customer. That's the only way I get any kind of commission is if you're a brand new customer and you buy something. So, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to present the planes. I still pay 100% for the planes. What I'm trying to get them to do is give me a discount code so I can pass it on to you. I don't mind if I still got to pay full price for the plane to be a reviewer, but if I could get you, I mean, even 10% or 20 bucks or 30 bucks off the price, I mean, isn't that worth it? I mean, just give me something to help you guys out. But they haven't responded, and from our stand, they don't do that. But but their products sell well and they make a good airplane. FREEWING does. FREEWING and Flightline are good planes. It's one of the reasons why I keep going back to them, because I do love the way they fly. I love the way they perform. They hold up pretty good. And if you have mishaps, there's almost all the parts are available. And you can buy almost specific parts. I mean, they're, you know, for the most part. Unlike E-Flight, that, you know, if you have a little defect in the fuselage, you got to buy the whole fuselage. So with Flightline, they're a little bit, Flightline and FREEWING, they're a little bit better about that. So, all right, well, there you go, suspension gear and reverse thrust. I know I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but that's my hat cam review of the MiG-29 Fulcrum. God bless each and every one of y'all. And God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and them big old Russian fighters. Bye-bye.